sometimes when people say that love sucks, they're actually right. Because sometimes it really sucks. And if you've ever had your heart broken, you know this is true. But I need to go into detail because I actually enjoy this subject, because as a coach and as someone who's had a long experience with heartbreak myself, there's nothing that can transform you and shed all the barriers that stands between you and this objective truth of what life really is and what it really takes to be happy than a good old-fashioned heartbreak. We live amongst strangers. You walk down the street and you see people who don't look like you, don't think like you, and you find that one special person, and it could happen in a day. You could be sitting at a bar, you could meet this person and instant chemistry, touch their skin, know that there's an electricity between you two, walk her to her car at the end of the night, feel her pressing against you in this hug, getting a text message the next day, getting dozens of text messages over the next couple days, flirting, enjoying something, building, going out again, and sharing the wonder of human touch on all these different levels. It's amazing. It's intense. And it can go on and it can build and it can get more exciting. So what happens is we feel this is, when it's going on and it feels so good, we feel this is the normal state, the way that life should be. It should be like this. I should be loved. I should feel accepted. I should feel completely allowed to be me, be whoever I want to be, and get affection and get someone's undivided soul attention. And we just soak it up. And it feels normal. It doesn't feel anything special. It feels wonderful, and wonderful feels normal. And so what happens, as you know, I mean, this is nothing new. Invariably, it breaks. Because people have experienced heartbreak. That's why people say love sucks. And it can also, when someone says love sucks, it means that the shallow part of love, the part that exists on the surface of the water, that just surface part of love is what sucks. But the part that is underneath the water, the deeper part, that's something else entirely. That's a different word. So there's this quote I wanted to share with you that's really hardcore. It's from one of my spiritual teachers, and I'm just going to share it because I think it's pretty amazing. It's pretty hard. Romantic life appears charming, but leaves behind a horrible bitterness for life. So horrible bitterness for life. But when you were listening to what I was saying, that life that feels normal is to feel this acceptance and attention and this love. Going out to social outings with others. This life, this vitality is gone all of a sudden. And all of these dozens and dozens of texts, you keep looking at your phone and messages is empty. No messages. And it's gone. And all that feeling and intimacy is gone. And you're again amongst strangers. And you're walking amongst strangers. And that's why it said that it leaves a horrible bitterness for life. And so I just, I love sharing about this topic because I've been there. And even recently, I've experienced everything that I'm talking about. And I know it's true. And I know I still have room to grow. And I know that if you're listening to this, or if a friend has forwarded you this video, it might be because you're going through this. And I feel it's important to bring an attention to what's going on. Because I'll tell you why. You could be sitting there surrounded by just horrible devastation in your emotional life. And you're embarrassed to go out because what you had was so fulfilling. You're missing this smile and this glance of love. It's gone. And you're yearning and you're sad because your body is used to feeling touched. And you think about this, not just any person, but this specific person and the way that she touched you. And it's just sad and it's horrible. And that's something that is a reality all around. And it shows you that human beings can be selfish because what was so fulfilling, that person just shifted their attention to someone else. And you know that they're swiping on Tinder, or that they're dating some other guy, or God knows they're sleeping with someone else. You know that's happening. And it very well could be happening. And that's horrible. So the thing that I'm trying to say is, when you're surrounded by this devastation, the world seems like a pretty horrible place. And that's why I chose to stand here by the ocean. This is Little Heron Bay, Little Sarasota Bay. And it's just filled with birds and with tons of sunsets. I thought tonight might be a little more fantastic, but it's a big cloud bank. But there's beauty in life that we can't see when our head's stuck in the sand. And more importantly, there's depth below the surface of that water that is real love. And so, for example, this person that broke your heart, if you love them without expectation of return, like knowing, oh yeah, she might be with someone else, I'm not getting my needs met, I'm not getting any love or attention or affection or anything, you know that, but you still send them love, that's a lesson about love. And you begin to see that I can walk out here and enjoy beauty, or I can do something worthy of respect and then respect myself more. So that's just a little glimpse behind the veil of reality, that this world is sometimes deceiving. Something can seem on the surface like so beautiful and wonderful, and then on the other side there's horrible devastation. But behind that there's strength, there's lessons, there's wisdom, there's all this amazing stuff. So again, this is just my submission to you that there's hope. That's all. Because it feels pretty hopeless. I just didn't want to teach or say anything. I just wanted to emote with you that it feels hopeless, but there is hope. Thank you very much, and I'm signing off. This is Nicholas with the Worthiness Zone.